Hi there, Sagittarius. Healing Grasshopper here to do your first reading in March the 1st to the 8th. This reading is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. Um, if you don't already know, it's important for you to follow your other signs, not just your sun sign. If you don't know what those are, you can find out very easily online. Just Google calculate my blank sign, and you'll find plenty of sites that will calculate it for free. Mm, yeah, that was a fumble. Okay, that was a real one there. Okay. Not reverse. Not reverse. Okay. Four of Swords is like the British stay calm sign. This is remain calm and introspective with a splash of gratitude, because this is the medieval soldier who comes home, knight, who comes home to his ready-made coffin after a battle. And this is absolutely real. This is what they really used to do. They would have coffins made for them because they could die at any moment in a battle. And they would come home after a battle and lie in the coffin. Number one, as a reflection of what could have happened to them, um, gratitude that they are still alive, right? So, and sometimes they would even sleep there to spend the night in the coffin. Um, so it's a little gruesome, but and drastic, but it was useful. Um, but anyway, how does that apply to you? It's like, yeah, you've been through a lot and you may still be going through a lot, but um, looking within and finding your strength and your gratitude and connection to spirit will definitely help you move forward in your tasks. The 10 of Wands is about feeling overburdened, but when you're almost there, this guy is so inundated with wands that he can't see that he's almost to his destination, right? So it's like, don't flip out. You're almost there. Here is another card of gratitude, the Nine of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment after a whole lot of exertion. Each one of these cups, it's like a happy ending for him after he's exerted himself in some way, right? Because they're on a dais here displayed like trophies with him sitting in front of it proudly, right? So he didn't get these cups, these weren't gifted to him, these cups. These were cups that he worked for. So these definitely represent, but it's almost as if you can match it here with the 10 of wands. 10 wands, 9 cups. It's like You've gone through 10 things here and you're on your 10th task that eventually is going to bring you your 10th cup, kind of. It's like you're almost there. Be grateful for all the lessons you've learned and what you've benefited for them through the years, weeks, days, months. Uh, Play it however it resonates, but this is not the time to give up, right? So, Queen of Pentacles, ours? No. Yeah, okay. So there's kind of a rule that I have with my spirit guides that the card meant for me is the card that's thrown on the table, not necessarily the one that flips in my hand, right? If it hasn't fallen on the table, right? On its own, like that, if you were wondering. That's my own system. This one here, this one here. Both of these, like this, and this. This in the center. Ooh. Reversed? Not reversed. Very nice. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I totally see it now. Reversed. Yes, the hanged man. Come on, hangman. Okay. Listen. What did I say about the 10th wand? Wow, I've got chills. I just talked about the Nine of Cups and the 10th wands that you're going to turn into a cup here. Wow. So, Spirit, I wish I could transfer this feeling that I have through your phones right now. I have got head to toe chills right now. Ace of Wands is that 10th wands that Spirit is handing you. So it sounds literal, like, oh, this last one task. Um, it could be several. I can't, and I don't even know what the task is. It's just like Spirit is guiding you, telling you here what the game plan is, right? That's going to bring you to good fortune here. But you just have to have the right mindset and perspective, Hangman is saying. And this guy in the Nine of Cups absolutely has the right perspective. He is very aligned and tuned with his heart's desires. He understands that each one of those cups um, was brought to him through effort. So the next cup that he's going to acquire, he understands is not going to come to him easily, but he still sits there grinning because he knows. He doesn't know when, but he does know that it's coming. King's man, right perspective. That is the right attitude, right? Not this of, oh my gosh, I'm tired. I give up. This is too. You understand? Knight of Swords, not reversed. Yeah, of course. Of course, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is in a great big hurry. He's charging forward in a gallop here, right? So this can mean two things. Yes, you've got both messages. Knight of Swords can bring either like a suggestion from spirit to charge forth and be fearless, kind of like um a chariot card with the fool card, like have faith, go for it. But often this card will carry uh don't be impatient message too. It's kind of both here. With the Ace of Wands is like spirit telling you the course of action and you running with it here. But being impatient. And I know this too because of the 10 of Wands you have on the top of your reading here. Because there is an energy of exhaustion, like, come on already, you know? But here it's like, a wand, my last wand, let's go, let's hurry up so we can get to the banquet, right? So over here is his destination, the castle, where there's a nice meal and banquet and everything waiting for him. And it's like, oh, this is the last one, yay, like, hurry up. Yeah, not so fast, right? But at the same time, it's like, please do carry this enthusiasm because it should, right? Here's the enthusiasm line here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. One more. Okay. Not reversed. Justice. Not reversed. Six of Pentacles. Oh, yes. So we have Justice under the Wheel of Fortune. This is like things will balance out in time. The burden here, right? Overburden, overburdened. Here, it's like, don't worry, you will be overburdened soon. Things will balance out and you will get your reward. Because up here, it's like all work, 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 work. There's no play. Where is my reward? Justice is like, it's justice with the Wheel of Fortune is saying you will be getting what you deserve. You just need to be patient. The Six of Pentacles is the generosity card, I call it. The merchant giving alms to the poor, right? But it's also a card of gratitude. And we talked about gratitude up here because the merchant is doing so well that he is very motivated and inspired to help others in an act of gratitude, right? So is this saying that you have to start, giving to others and shelling out the money? No. And this card almost never means that. On a rare occasion, it'll mean actual charity, but not in this reading. Um, I would absolutely help others though if the opportunity presents itself. But this is really talking about gratitude here. Gratitude feeds a healthy perspective, hangman. Okay. Your last card is the death card. Lovely. So, and I know that doesn't sound lovely, but who was it? Was it Scorpio? There was someone very recently. Hold on. No, it was Libra. So if you have Libra in your chart, go have a look at that. Because Libra got this 10 of swords, the dead guy on the ground with the 10 swords in his back. Um, and I said the same thing. I was like, lovely. Um, the death card is the same message. This is telling you, it's announcing the ending of an old chapter, a closing of a chapter, and an entry into a new one. This feeling of constant difficulty is about to end, and you will be transitioning into more of a Nine of Cups existence with your karma getting ready to be delivered to you. Your good karma. I don't see bad karma at all here. And this is an upright wheel of fortune. Okay? This is one of the most auspicious cards in the center of your reading, the place of focus. Okay, guys? So you actually do want to see the death card or 10 of um 10 of swords here because it announces the end of your difficulties and a changing of paradigm and entering a new timeline. Okay? Do we have clarity cards? Um, do we have advice? Higher self? One card? Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, that was quick. All right now, Spirit is not wasting any time. Change cards don't lie. What did I just say about changing paradigms? Change. But what stands out to me here is that she has, she's standing in lava here. This is very fiery. And this also, it's like the death card combined with this 10 of wands because wands are fire, motivation, action. So this is change fueled by your inner fire, your motivation, and um your own steam. Change is coming. So this is not going to continue forever. Isn't that great news? Oh, and I forgot, you are a fire sign too. So it's another thing that ties into this. And Sagittarius, you guys don't like to, you hate stagnancy, right? And this I can see really would chafe a Sagittarian's ass. Like you're like, I've had enough already of this. I want to have fun. I want to move on to the next thing. Here's it's coming. Okay? So this is what I need for you to do, Sagittarius. I need for you to have an exercise in gratitude. Every tiny little thing that you can be grateful for, the food on your plate, the roof over your head, the gas in your car, whatever it is, your pets, your children, your husband, your wife, whatever it is that you can recognize in your life that you might kind of take for granted, that you don't give gratitude, give thanks for every day. Start giving thanks to those things. Thank you, universe, or thank you, God, for providing this, that, or the other for me. That is going to, in time, change your perspective on things and steer you in the right direction. And it's going to, I feel like I told Libra all these things. Um, it's going to shorten this feeling of being tied down and burdened, or at least it's going to feel shorter. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for staying this long. Thank you for your support. Those of you who are already subscribed and like my videos routinely, thank you. But even if you are not subscribed, or even if you think you're subscribed, have a quick look for me anyway. Some of you will be surprised to see that you're not because YouTube is weird. It happens. Okay? If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and like as well. It's a very quick gesture that you don't realize really does help me out and helps the channel grow. Okay, don't forget the notification bell because I constantly have new videos coming out daily. Sometimes I might miss a day or two, but almost always there's at least 2 videos coming out. Okay? So also don't wait for the notification bell. If I come to mind, come have a peek at the channel and see if there's anything new for you to watch. Okay? If you're really inclined to helping this channel, number one, sharing this channel with anyone whom you feel would benefit from it or enjoy it would be great. Also, I have many playlists made. Have a look, choose one, set it to autoplay, have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks, even while you're winding down in bed and sleeping, because watch hours are what a small channel like this one needs to grow and thrive. Thank you so much for your help, and thank you for your support. I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.